Hey everyone, this is AJ with Blackhawk Bushcraft. Welcome back to the channel. Today I was actually expecting to go to the hills to do a full review on the Rob Evans Vintage Select Mastercraft Pro MK2-FU model. The only way that you can actually get this profile and this type of a blade so fine is to have Rob stand at the grinder, daydream, go into a trance, and this is what happens. My son is starting a YouTube channel and said, hey, let's go up into the hills, I'll get some footage of you. So we went not too far away from where we are, and we haven't been up to that area for years. That's where we used to actually take the Boy Scouts to do camping back in the day. But it's all overgrown with gamble oak or scrub oak. For those of you that may not be familiar with gamble oak, it's just your common scrub oak. Tons and tons of poison hemlock everywhere, burdock. It's just way overgrown, and we did not get the footage that we were hoping to get, but I still wanted to take some time to talk about this awesome MK2. So while I was up there, I did get a piece of choke cherry and carve myself one of these, which was supposed to be part of the footage. And you may think, what is that? What is that contraption? Well, let me show you. Some of you may actually be able to decipher what this would be used for. But if you have yourself a tripod, you know, and you got yourself your bank line or whatever, throw a clove hitch around it. Okay, something like that. And there you go. So you would hang this from a tripod and voila, get this in there. And that's what that's for. It's your pot hook. And I usually will do something like that at the top just because you can throw a quick clove hitch around it. You have kind of a notch that the string can rest in, so it kind of keeps everything nice and straight and tight. Not as cool as a survival spatula, I know, but you know, it is something a little bit different and unique, something that I haven't shown anybody. But I wanted to talk about the Vintage Select Heritage Mastercraft Pro-FU model. So you may be asking, what is the difference between this knife and the other MK2s? So I'm going to show you. Here we've got Chunky Monkey Daddy MK2 full size, and here we've got Little Mother Slim MK2 CL Carbon Light. So if you had Chunky Monkey Daddy and Little Slim Select MK2 Carbon Light and they had a baby, well, what you would end up with is the Vintage Select Heritage Mastercraft Pro-FU model. And how does it cut? And what is the difference? Well, the grind is the same, the profile is pretty much the same. It's not quite as thick. So I'm gonna put it side by side to the Daddy. This is a little bit wider across the blade. This one is not. You have a more pronounced scoop right there for your finger guard. This one, not so much. Protruding tang, brown canvas micarta. Yep. And then you got brass pins and tubes. So gotta be able to do something since all the carving footage we weren't able to capture. So I've got myself a piece of spruce. Gonna just clean this off. Let's knock this down a little bit. Okay. Okay, kind of clean this off. This is still pretty filthy from carving that whatchamacallit doohickey with a pot hanger in it. So yeah, if you don't have one of these whatchamacallit doohickeys with a pot hanger, go ahead and carve yourself one. It'll come in really handy the next time you have a tripod and you need to hang something above a fire. Oh yeah, and I will tell you too, even if we would have been in an area that would have been a little bit better for some footage. They've got fire restrictions because here in Utah we haven't had much of a winter, so everything is locked down, so I wouldn't have even been able to do an open fire anyway. With the MK Light, MKCL, and the full-sized Chunky Monkey Daddy MK2, the grinds work very, very well. You've got the continuous sweep from plunge line up to the point, and as you can see, it's exactly palm width based on my medium to largest sized hands. So this is the type of profile of a blade I like, and let's go ahead and get down to business with this feather stick. This piece of spruce is not too bad. Okay, let's take a look at this bad boy. See if we can get something here. Oh, forgive me. I'm blind as a bat if I don't wear my glasses, so I'll put those on. Yeah, I'd say that works very, very well. Not the best feather stick I've done in my life, just because the wood is pretty well crap wood, but what can you do? You use what you got, right? And if the wood doesn't work, then you just put your tripod over a fire, grab your little whatchamacallit doohickey with a pot hook hanger in the end. I just can't say that. A whatchamacallit doohickey with a pot hook hanger in the end. There we go. And just get yourself a nice meal cooking over an open fire while you daydream about the perfect wood for crafting all sorts of fun things like feather sticks, survival spatulas. Okay. So yeah, do I have any issues with this? Nope. It feels great in hand, just like my other MK2s. Let's go ignite that feather stick. Okay. Let's get some fire going. Yeah, something like that. Grab my knife right here and just quickly split some little pieces down. Get some little splits. There we go. That's one good thing about really seasoned wood, is it sure don't give you trouble when it needs to split. Yep. That one's gonna split out. That's okay. Okay. The thumb assist, push method, main frame, yep. Come on, you dum-dum. Let's try this again. Oh, there we go. Prop spines are so sharp, they work really good. Okay, put him down like that. Mingo. Grab some more small things. Sunshine's bleeding out the fire so you can't see it. But there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, voila! A nice fire built with the Rob Evans Vintage Select Heritage Mastercraft Pro FU model. Oh yeah, that'll make a nice thumbnail. Let's see. Let's do it up above, right there. Oh yeah. With the fire and the flames. Wonderful. So what are my final thoughts on the Rob Evans MK2 Vintage Select Mastercraft Pro FU model? Very wonderful, but yeah, really filthy too. Let me clean that off. Ugh. That still looks pretty nasty. We'll go give that a wash up. It's an excellent knife. It will do everything that I need it to do. It carves exceptionally well, as you can see here. So that profile works really nice, and I've got a neighbor that's deciding to weed eat and ruin my video. Every time I try to do a video, somebody's got to ruin it. Either a jet flies by, a neighbor's doing yard work. This is why I wanted to get out into the wilderness. And I really wish we could have got some good footage up there. But yeah, see, look how right there on the tip, look at that dirt. Right from out from under my fingernail. Yeah. There you go. Quick and dirty review on the Rob Evans MK2 Vintage Select Mastercraft Heritage. No, wait. Now I gotta wait for the weed eater again. The Rob Evans Vintage Select Heritage Mastercraft Pro FU model. Does AJ like it? Yes, AJ does. Thank you very much for joining me today. Please like and subscribe. Please leave your comments. And until the next video, take care.